Tonight at 9, we're used to traffic jams, but nothing like this. Thousands of drivers found themselves stuck on I-35 this morning due to a bomb scare. We've got the details.
Football season hasn't even started yet, and there's already drama on the 40 acres after a player is arrested and suspended from the team. Dennis is going to tell us why in sports.
And from Jamaica to Austin, Texas, Olympic track star Usain Bolt is looking to hang up his running shoes and trade them in for soccer cleats. Fox 7 Austin News at 9 starts right now.
Live and local. This is Fox 7 Austin News at 9.
Austin's interim police chief Brian Manley is one step closer to a permanent position.
City manager Spencer Cronk announced Manley is the sole finalist for the chief job, but that could still change depending on what members of the community say.
Fox 7 Austin's Jennifer Kendall joins us live from APD headquarters with the latest on the search. Jennifer.
Thanks, Jennifer. Joining us now to talk about this potential chief position for Brian Manley is Greater Austin Crime Commission board member Corby Jastro.
Corby, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
So what are your thoughts on Manley potentially becoming APD's permanent police chief?
Well, it's been a pleasure for us at the Greater Austin Crime Commission.
Spider-Man, Iron Man, the X-Men. They're amongst the most iconic comic book heroes in history, and they would not exist without Stan Lee.
The visionary behind Marvel Comics lived a life almost as incredible as the characters he created. Marvel fans all over the world are mourning the loss of the comics creator and inventor. Stan Lee died today at the age of 95.
The power of his imagination was his superpower, and with it, Lee led Marvel Comics and drew people into a world where superheroes and villains faced off in a battle between good and evil.
Fox's Jonathan Hunt takes a look back at Stan Lee's life and work. Stay with us. Fox 7 Austin News at 9 will return right after the break. Caught on camera, new video from Cat Metro shows us the moment a car slammed into one of their trains.
It is an update to a story we first brought you last week, and tonight we are seeing the crash from a different perspective.
Fox 7 Austin's Destiny Chance joins us in studio with more. Destiny.
Mike and Rebecca, luckily the driver of this car was not severely injured. Tonight, we still don't know how this happened, but seeing it all unfold is a little hard to watch.
Good evening and welcome to the Fox 7 Austin election show.
For the next 90 minutes and maybe a little longer, we'll be bringing you all the race results, plus we're going to take you across the state of Texas for reaction.
We also have political experts in studio to give their analysis, but we begin tonight with the race for U.S. Senate in Texas.
Republican Ted Cruz hoping to keep his seat from his Democratic challenger Beto O'Rourke, a race that the polling showed got a lot closer in the last 2 weeks. And the latest numbers, it's still really a close one. Right now, we are showing Ted Cruz just ahead with 50% of the vote to Beto O'Rourke's 49%. Senator Cruz and his supporters holding a watch party tonight in Houston.
That is where Fox 7 Austin's Jennifer Kendall is, and she joins us now live. Jennifer, what is the mood in that room right now?
Well, Mike and Rebecca, when this watch party opened to the public at 7 o'clock tonight, people came in chanting for Cruz, cheering. You could just feel the energy coming off of everybody in the room.
Joining us right now for a little perspective is Travis County GOP Chairman Matt Mackowiak and Ed Espinoza from Progress, Texas.
Matt, let's talk about the race for U.S. Senate. What is your take on this so far?
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be closer, I think, than the Cruz team probably thought it would. I still believe Cruz is going to prevail, and I believe he's going to prevail because I think he's going to have stronger margins on Election Day than he did in early vote.
Now, we all know that this past year has been filled with campaigns that have battled under different banners. It's been the red team versus the blue team. Well, now that elections are over and the people have spoken, it is time for all of us to unite under the best banner of them all, and that is the great flag of the Lone Star State, the Texas flag.
We are going to take a quick break right now, but stay with us. We have got plenty of election coverage straight ahead.
For now, we're going to leave you with a quick look at other results coming in. You're watching Fox 7 Austin, News at 9. Nationally, a lot is on the line for Republicans and Democrats. Most importantly, seats in the House and Senate, with the balance of power in Congress up for grabs.
Several races across the country expected to be too close to call well into the evening, some not so much. Fox's Lauren Blanchard tracking it all from Washington tonight.
She joins us now live from the nation's capital with the latest. Lauren.
Hi, Mike and Rebecca. Well, some really big news just now. Fox News is projecting that Republicans will retain control of the Senate. With that, we are also projecting Ted Cruz will win re-election.
Ted Cruz may have dodged a bit of a bullet tonight, so let's listen in.
God bless Texas. Tonight is a victory for the people of Texas.
The voters have spoken. Millions of Americans hit the polls yesterday in a midterm election that could reflect what the next 2 years will be like for President Trump. And today he is offering his thoughts on last night's results. That story is straight ahead.
Holy
Caught on camera, a man without pants falling through the ceiling of a Waffle House in Alabama. No, it's not a punchline. Police say he was trying to steal before he got a lesson in the laws of gravity. The bizarre story on Fox 7 Austin News at 9 continues. A massive wildfire in Northern California is now responsible for at least 9 deaths tonight.
The Camp Fire has also destroyed more than 6,000 homes, but it's not the only major fire burning in that state.
The Woolsey Fire near Los Angeles has managed to spread to about 35,000 acres in a little more than a day.
Fox's Ray Bogan joins us now live from Ventura County, California, with the latest on containment efforts. Ray. Coming up, a highly touted Westlake center chooses to play for Shaka Smart and the Longhorns. Hear what convinced 7-footer Will Baker to pick Texas.
And Tom Herman reveals his latest injury list heading into the Tech game. Dennis is in next.
3 weeks after historic floods ravaged parts of central Texas, hundreds of people are starting to rebuild.
The water's now starting to recede, and some who live along Lake Travis are removing debris from their homes.
Fox 7 Austin's Bridget Spencer has tonight's update.
Leave Manchac Road alone. That's what several business owners along the heavily traveled South Austin roadway are trying to make the city do. The group filed a lawsuit this morning alleging the city never told them the street's name spelling would be changing. They say that will cost them thousands of dollars. Fox's Bridget Spencer with the details tonight.
Mr. President, if I may ask
Peter,
one other question, are you worried?
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President, I was going to ask one of the other folks.
That's enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President,
that's enough.
Are you concerned that
it was a heated exchange that cost CNN reporter Jim Acosta his press credentials, and now CNN is taking President Trump to court because of it. The cable news network says it is suing the president over the First Amendment right of freedom of the press.
According to Trump, Acosta failed to, quote, treat the White House with respect at last week's press briefing.
Caught on camera, petitioners giving bogus information while advocating for a public vote on Austin's soccer stadium deal.
A deal those behind the petition feel is a bad one. Fox 7 Austin first broke this story yesterday, and today we are hearing from the person who secretly recorded one of those videos.
Fox 7 Austin's Casey Claiborne with tonight's continuing investigative report.
Cedar Park police have arrested the biological father of 2 children they say were found in their home in deplorable conditions and unable to speak. 31-year-old Aria Young was taken to the Williamson County Jail this morning and is now charged with injury to a child with intent of serious bodily injury. Police say Young was previously known as Jacob O'Donnell, who now identifies as a woman. The children in this case are currently in foster care. Last week, police arrested their mother, 26-year-old Mia Young, who's charged with 2 counts of injury to a child causing serious mental deficiency or impairment. She's accused of keeping her 5- and 6-year-olds in deplorable conditions, not teaching them how to speak, and not sending them to school.
Breaking news tonight, the city of Austin has reached a tentative contract deal with the Austin Police Association. We're told the APA is expected to vote on the contract soon. If approved, it will go before the Austin City Council for approval. The City of Austin and the Police Association failed to reach an agreement on contract negotiations back in December of 2017.
Since then, the police department has been operating under civil service law, affecting things including officer pay and accountability. For example, a citizen panel that oversees the Austin Police Department's conduct was suspended. Without the contract, specialty pay also went out the window. Officers with added compensation for special skills or overnight shifts no longer saw that money in their paychecks. Austin City Manager Spencer Kronk sent Fox 7 Austin this statement tonight about the tentative deal, saying, quote, "I believe the outcome of the negotiations has resulted in a fair deal that balances the priorities of our community, our police officers, and our city leaders."
Caught on camera, a Michigan woman backs her car all the way into a liquor store, sending one man to the hospital. What police are saying about this incident next.
Also caught on camera, an 11-year-old boy leading Ohio police officers on a chase after stealing his mother's car. How this high-speed pursuit ended and what police are saying about the boy behind the wheel when Fox 7 Austin News continues. Austin ISD is asking parents to weigh in on what grade certain sex ed lessons should be taught.
Earlier tonight, the district hosted one of several community meetings to hear from parents.
Fox 7 Austin's Natalie Martinez joins us in studio with the latest on that tonight. Natalie.
Guys, AISD says their current curriculum is overdue for revision. Based on state and board policy, it will still be abstinence focused, but it might include a variety of other topics.
Fox 7 Austin AccuWeather with meteorologist Chelsea Andrews.
Well, it was another foggy commute across the area this morning. Time lapse showing that early morning cloud cover and fog. Eventually it did dissipate. Just kind of paving the way for full-on sunshine this afternoon. That's what allowed things to heat up so quickly throughout the day. We started warm today, low 70s. That was our official low out at ABIA, 72 degrees there, well above the average low for this time of year.
If you are ready to spice up your life again, well, you're in luck, because the Spice Girls are reuniting.
Members of the British girl group announced a reunion tour on social media earlier.
If you are ready to spice up your life again, well, you're in luck, because the Spice Girls are reuniting. She knows the words.
Brings back memories. Thanks for watching Fox 7 Austin News at 9.
Hope you have a great night.